So this one just came on my file. What I think about Eddie Murphy playing George Clinton in a biopic? I don't know what to make of it. Eddie is musical. A talented dude. But George Clinton? I don't know. The thing about Eddie is that he's always long. It's kind of like with Spike Lee, long to be that trapped in his body R&B artist. So when he did Dreamgirls, he was definitely trying to channel the cadence of Jackie Wilson, who I could tell was definitely an influence, and some of the 60s, Sam Cooke, a nod to different people, Otis Red and certain people. But he didn't really pull his out on it. He didn't really just emote. And he gave a credible performance. But when you emote it, it just comes across genuine. George Clinton is a very complex character, very talented songwriter, producer. Led one of the greatest bands ever in Parliament Funkadelic. You can do the research. They've been sampled galore, impact galore. If they got a dollar for every time they were sampled and looped, George Clinton would be as rich as Bill Gates. And I think the P Funk alone would be too. The main guys besides him and Bootsy. And I'm just saying, because all due respect to Bernie Worrell, state should have been stacked with paper. Should have been a paper trail, but they should have been taken care of. Junie Morrison, all them cats, Mike Hampton, all them cats should have been taken care of. You know about the P Funk, they should have been paid, but that's another story. His story is quite complex because he had like 99 different deals, kind of like what the Wu-Tang Clan had 30 years ago with the different labels, Casablanca Records, if you saw that movie and all that, Neil Bogart. George Clinton had all kinds of side tie deals, this and that. Start off a staff writer on Motown Records. Wrote some very memorable songs. And, because a lot of people forget that behind all the garb and the drab and the cosmetic aspects and the cosmos and the whole vibe, the cat got a lot of other things going on with his career. It's very intriguing. But Eddie Murphy to portray him? I don't know, because Eddie is a little bit long in the tooth at this stage. I mean, what era are you supposed to play George Clinton? You know. But I'm kind of really stumped, like, who could do it? Please don't say Lawrence Tate, because Lawrence Tate with height and everything, and that doesn't really showcase his, the side of him. And I'm trying to think the right face who I would put to portray George Clinton. Who could it be? Because you got to think of somebody that you didn't see that side of him that it may be. And I would really wish it was somebody unknown because there's some about this doesn't quite hit like it should. I think it's because of timing. And I've also thought if Eddie was going to have portrayed somebody on the big screen, it probably should have been like Little Richard and crying crazy sounds like, or on a deeper note, I think he should have portrayed Dr. Martin Luther King, especially after the Coming to America era. They always just say, well, how about you do this? And is it going to be a worldwide release? But could he pull it off? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it, I'm really stumped to thinking that could he pull this off, because it's kind of like one of those, really? Because it's like Eddie's career is so much into his career now. Had they put this project out, see, his 90s era was hit and miss. I like Boomerang, I like Bowfinger, but some of that stuff he did in the 90s was kind of forgettable, okay? But then he did the whole Nutty Professor and Shrek. He did some of those things. It would have been one of those kind of movies I would have been interested in had it come out some time ago. Actually, someone that you didn't see probably trying to portray George Clinton who could be interesting may have been a Dave Chappelle, maybe a Mike Epps, maybe a Cat Williams. A guy that's a little bit younger, but also got this kind of like the size that you didn't see. Because you need something like a wild card to make that thing happen. So I don't know how I feel about this. Seems kind of odd, the timing of it. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. When you're going to portray somebody, or maybe it's somebody that you didn't think of, like Jonathan Majors, somebody that you don't see that shows a whole nother side. But let it be somebody that maybe that you didn't see that. Not, I don't know about this. But what you think? And you know what? If he was bankable and marketable, because he wears some funky glasses, I'd almost say Nick Cannon, but too much of a goofball. I don't know if that would work. But who would you? Do you think Eddie Murphy is George Clinton in a movie? What you think? Because this is the latest thing going on. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for nothing. Share it if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay woke. Stay true. I'm out one time. Peace.